Good morning, Kayla. I just stumbled out of bed, came to the kitchen to make Brian some coffee while he gets ready for work. So I'm going to make some coffee, maybe tidy up a little bit, because this is what I do in the morning. Yes, Kayla, that is how I started my Friday. I recorded quite a lot of Friday, quite hours maybe, quite a lot of time. A lot of it was not usable. Some of it you couldn't see anything, and a lot of it is really boring. Friday was not a terribly exciting day. If things happened, I didn't have the camera out. Not that much happened. But since I have all this footage, I thought I would show you what my day is like, even the eating the breakfast and things like that. But I'll speed it up and talk over it and narrate what all happened on Friday because I wanted to show you a day in the life of me. And so my first video has the beginning of it looking like I just rolled out of bed because I did. So let's see my Friday. As I mentioned, I make coffee in the morning, and so then after Brian leaves, I pour myself a bowl of cereal and I go to the couch with my tablet, eat my bowl of cereal while looking at things like Twitter, Facebook. Then I go check my Google Reader and read the comics and the Kansas news and then whatever else looks interesting, strikes my fancy that I want to look at while doing that. Sometimes I text Brian. And that's how I start my morning. Friday, I really was lazy, and so I just sat on the couch all morning looking at the internet and things until it was time to get ready for work. So that's how I start many of my days. Other days, I actually get something done in the morning, wash dishes and things like that. This was my schedule on Friday, but Tuesday, after Labor Day, my entire schedule changes. So I have high hopes of using my extra time more wisely. But that was my schedule before, and maybe it means I will have more chance to practice editing. Do you like how I'm getting out of tricky editing by just showing you the most boring footage ever, but just talking over it? Yeah, that's how I'm avoiding practicing looking at the camera and all of those things. Um, I think I might just go ahead and respond to some of your video stuff in the voiceover because it's not a very exciting video, but it is my day and it's sped up 4 times right now. Anyway, you have a Kansas accent. I have a worse Kansas accent, I am sure. I have never practiced diction by singing or anything like that, so I think you are ahead of me. You do not say "worsh." My dad actually says "worsh," so that's a true story. I like your little house in the woods. North Carolina looks beautiful. I want to come visit you. How many people live in your house? Let's see, what else? Oh, I want to tell you what's coming up in the video a little bit. I am suddenly ready for work after watching me do all this makeup, and I'm walking into work. So we'll listen to that part. I filmed myself at work, and it was really boring. Me sitting at a computer and at a desk and a computer, or my empty chair because I'm out pulling books from the shelves. So I really only have a tiny little snippet of me at my desk, but you can envision that for 4 more hours. And then I'll come back and talk about more of my day.
Okay, have you ever been to the Orchard Branch Library? I don't know that you've been when I've been here, but you grew up in Wichita, so maybe you've been here. This is the rec center. There is a little park over there. There's tennis courts. There's a swimming pool. My car. They just built, it's behind the building so you can't see it anymore, but they just built a baseball field for handicap. So it's got like a special surface that works for wheelchairs and stuff, so that's pretty cool. And these are the darkened windows of the library because no one's inside yet because I get to open this morning. And there's a lot to do today because Tuesday we will only be open for 4 hours because we start our new schedule. So that will be interesting. In the library with our current hours.
Okay, so you know how on Vlogbrothers they say in your pants after book titles? This is me playing that game with you with Moon Games in your pants. I'm juvenile. So that was me at work. The day did end up being busy, but none of the footage I got made it look like I was busy at all. I was just sitting at a desk, sometimes typing, unless you included the sound effects, and then you could hear our printer, which is really noisy and obnoxious, and that just isn't necessary. So then after work, I came home and I sat on the couch and I ate some more food and looked at some more internet. So just go back to that earlier part and you can see what that was like. Then I washed some dishes, and I think you know what that looks like when people wash dishes. And I didn't get anything good from that. And then Brian came home, and we decided what to eat by flipping a coin to decide whether we wanted Subway meatball subs or Dylan's salad. Dylan's salad won. I filmed the whole trip, and it made me seasick to watch it, especially in double time. So, no trip to Dylan's on the video. I learned a lot doing this video. Editing is something that I need to practice a lot. I won't be doing another one like this, so yay! You won't get bored watching me brush my teeth. So my videos will probably be a little bit more like yours, where I give you a little summary of what's going on. And now I'll leave you with a little snippet of how we spent our evening. So this was not a typical Friday night for us. Brian was playing an online D&D type game where he could see all the people he was playing against, and so that's what he did. And I sketched things. I was working on what we might call our vlog channel, and so these were just some of my sketches, and I had deer pictures up because at that point Finch and Fawn was winning. And my mom taught me how to embroider a little bit last week, and so that was me working on that too. That's kind of just what I did. Internet, sketch, embroider, check our straw poll, still Finch and Fawn. But yay, Book and Bird wins out.